Hi students, welcome to another video of Smartly Learn. In this video, let's see how to solve the 10th subdivision of question 4 from exercise 8.3. Prove the identity 1 plus tan²A by 1 plus cot²A is equal to 1 minus tanA by 1 minus cotA the whole square is equal to tan²A. Let's make a note of the identity to be proved. So they told us 1 plus tan²A by 1 plus cot²A. We should prove it is equal to 1 minus tanA whole thing by 1 minus cotA the whole square is equal to tan²A. So to prove this, first we will take this expression and equate it to tan²A. Then we will take this expression and equal to tan²A. Thereby we can say everything is proved. So let's start with the first expression. So here it is 1 plus tan²A divided by 1 plus cot²A. So direct identity here, 1 plus tan²A is sec²A divided by 1 plus cot²A is actually cosec²A. So directly we have applied the identities. From here, there are no other additional identities. So we are converting it to base ratio. So sec²A can be written as 1 by cos²A divided by cosec² is 1 by sin²A. So if you rearrange the fraction, this will become sin²A by cos²A, which is nothing but tan²A. So actually we took the first one and we were able to prove it to tan²A. Now let's repeat the process for the second expression. Let's try to derive its value to tan²A. So we start with 1 minus tanA by 1 minus cotA the whole square. So I'm going to apply the square. Before applying it, I'm going to break this tanA and cotA to the base ratios. So this is 1 minus sin A by cos A, that is a tan theta I'm breaking up. Similarly, in the denominator, 1 minus cos A by sin A. Let's keep the square as such for now. Now, I'm going to take LCM in the numerator and the denominator. So the numerator will become cos A minus sin A by cos A, the whole thing divided by sin A minus cos A, the whole thing divided by sin A. And remember, we still have the square to contend with. So I'm putting it again. Now, let's rearrange this fraction. So this will become cos A minus sin A. The denominator had a sin A, which I'm bringing it up. So this will become a sin A. The whole thing divided by sin A minus cos A into, from the numerator, I'm bringing down the cos A here, and you still have the square retained with you. Now comes the fun part. You can strike out this expression sin A minus cos A with the numerators cos A minus sin A and say it is minus 1. Since we have a square, the whole square, the minus 1 will vanish after you take the square. So this expression will get reduced as sin²A by cos²A, which is nothing but tan²A. So individually for each expression, we were able to equate it successfully to tan²A, hence proved. From the next video onwards, we will see how to solve questions from applications of trigonometry. Please extend your support to me by subscribing to my channel Smartly Learn. You can also reach out to me through my website www.smartlylearn.in for more practice worksheets. Thank you. See you in the next video. Bye.